Today's video is about making a resume in Markdown. Markdown is a great tool that a lot of data scientists use. If you don't know what Markdown is, I'll explain it to you later in the video. I'm Adam Ross Nelson, and I'm a data scientist. Overall, this channel is for current and aspiring data professionals who are looking to enter and level up in the field. Today's topic is making a resume in Markdown. First, let me talk about why making a resume in Markdown is a good idea. The main reason that doing a resume in Markdown makes sense is because it's important to keep the resume as simple. This is one of the genres of writing where less is definitely more. Before turning to the demonstration, let's take a look at what Markdown is. Markdown is mostly a plain text editing convention that's optimized for the internet. One of the great things about it is that it converts to HTML easily, but it also converts to other formats easily, including PDF and rich text format. Talk about the advantages of converting to rich text format towards the end of the video. Another advantage of Markdown is that it's easy to use. It's also easy to learn. If you do not yet already know Markdown, let me know in the comments, and if you'd like a video on that topic, let me know that. I'll put one together. Otherwise, you can go online and find a variety of resources that'll help you learn Markdown. I would welcome suggestions in the comments. Let's switch screens and take a look at what's going on as I create this resume in Markdown. So I'm using an editor called ProWritingAid. The paid version of ProWritingAid gives you access to a desktop environment that lets you edit in Markdown, but also in an environment that'll give spell check and grammar check. I find that incredibly useful as a data scientist. I don't spell well, but I write in Markdown all the time. Before I had ProWritingAid.com, my Markdown was laden with spell check problems and grammar problems. So the first step in creating a very simple resume in Markdown is to use the level 1 heading for your name. Right below that, use the level 2 heading for the title. Typically, you're going to put your current title, or you're going to put the title of the position that you're applying for. After that, you need to include your contact information, street address, email, telephone number, just the basics. That's all that's necessary here. I'm going to include a summary section here. A summary section is something that you might or might not include based on your own preferences and also based on the demands of the position that you're applying for. In this summary section, I'm using 4 sentences to describe the theoretical background of a hypothetical data scientist. After the summary section should be an education section for most people. We're going to use a level 2 heading for education, and then under education we'll list the month and the year that the degree was obtained. We'll list the name of the degree. We'll also list the school that the degree came from, and then we'll list the major or the department. The next section, also using a level 2 heading, will be professional experience. Professional experience should be chronological in most cases. Here we're listing the start date and then the end date, or present if this is a current position. Then we're listing the name of the organization. Below that, we're listing the title, and then we're also listing information about what we did in each of our various roles. After that, if we have publications, we'll make another heading for publications. We'll use the second level heading for publications, and then we'll list out our various publications. It's important that publications are related to the job that you're applying for. I wouldn't list publications that are in any way unrelated to the job that you're applying for, or not closely related to all of your skills and experiences. Publications, if you have them, are also a great way to improve your keyword matching scores for automatic tracking services. Now, the last section is going to be references. We'll use the second level heading for references, and then we'll list our references. That's it. That's how we make a resume in Markdown. Before wrapping up, let's just talk again about why this is a good idea. So the last step would be to export your document to rich text format and submit your resume in rich text format to whatever job applicant system you're looking at. A high proportion of resumes are going to be not read by humans, they will be read by machines. Almost all resumes will be read by machines, at least in the very early stages of the process. So you need a resume that's also human readable, but it's most important to have a resume that is machine readable. The best way to make a machine readable resume is to avoid anything special or fancy. That means no special characters, that means no tables, that means no images, that means very limited tabs, nothing in the header, nothing in the footer, just a simple document that is as plain text as possible, and I suggest submitting in rich text format. You don't have to build your resume in Markdown. That's one of many tools that you can use to build your resume. But as a data scientist, it's one of the tools that we have handy. Why not leverage it? I have other reasons on my mind why building a resume in Markdown might make sense, but I'll spare those details for now, and if that's a topic you're interested in, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a little bit of fun. I hope you learned something, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Don't forget, you're more ready than you think you are. Hit subscribe, check out these other videos, and let's connect. I look forward to being in touch.